Hey everyone, I'm John.
I'm Melissa.
And we're with Thrifted Flip, and we're gonna go into this GoodWill that's behind us here and see what we can find at a bargain price that we could resell on eBay for a profit. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do
Let's
this, people.
go.
Whoop, whoop, here we go. Find some goodies at GoodWill. Okay, so we got this RCA Select-O-Vision video disc player, and they're wanting $69.99 for it. It's got a big gaping hole in it. I don't know about that. Over here we also got a Go Video dual cassette, but look, the display is out on it, it's broken. Looks like they want like $12.49 for it. That's gonna be trash. Down here is a Kenwood dual cassette deck. It's pretty good. I don't know if it's gonna work. It's got a little bit of scratches, but $12.49 for that, so I'm gonna have to pass. Looks like there's an old school JVC 1949, which is a radio. That'll probably go for $40. So really nothing here. KLH 5 disc for $8.49. That's not a great brand. That's not gonna go for anything. So nothing really I'm going to be able to make money on here today. Okay, let's see what kind of stuff we can find. Look at this big old tower. Looks like it's just a tower though, which is $29.99. Does have a disc in there, but there is no insides to it. Over here we got a Wii. Looks like it's $24.49, and it says power cords and sensor and 2 controllers are included. Looks like it's in pretty good shape. So we could take it, test it. We'll go ahead and we'll take that. And then over here, looks like we got an Advent TV. $17.49 for it. It's got the DVD built into it. Let's go bring it over to the test station and see if this thing works. Okay, so this TV didn't work correctly, so we're gonna skip it. But what do we have over here? What kind of stuff do you have in your cart?
A Beauty and the Beast, a water globe, no snow in there, and you twist it and it makes music. From 1991. It's hard to find comps on it though.
I almost broke your new toy.
Yes, and then of course, my constant go-to Corel dishes. These are a unique pattern.
And there's what?
$4.49 for four dinner
about
plates.
$1 a piece?
Yeah.
All right. Very cool stuff. All I found so far was a Wii, and that's probably all I'm gonna find. So sad, huh?
So sad.
So sad.
Not a win today.
Not a win. Definitely not a win. All right, should we go check out?
We should.
All right, let's go.
All right, let's go.
One thing that I do like are these IBM typewriters. I had one before. It's $24.49 for that one. Looks to be in pretty good shape. Maybe I'll go test it, but I know the wife would beat me if I bought that because, well, we had one before and it didn't sell very fast. But you know what? I want to go test this out. Okay, let's test out this typewriter. I put in some paper. Yeah, it's not your normal paper. It's actually instructions to something. But hey, that's going to work. So we'll go and power it on. Sounds like that's good. Looks like I'm going to have to move over my paper here a little bit. There we go. Now let's go give it the test. Oh, look at that. See that? Hi. Well, there you go. Tells you right there, like and subscribe. So actually it looks like it's working in really good shape. Let's make sure the keys are all functioning. far as I could tell, it all looks good. So, you know what? Let's see if we can convince the wife to go ahead and pick this up. Okay, so I got the typewriter here. Now let's ask the boss. Should we pick this up? We tested it out. It typed out beautifully. Oh, I left the paper over there. Oh, let me go get it. Let's go get the paper. Let's grab the paper. Show her. Give her the proof that it's working correctly. Look at this. Look right there. Type. What's that say?
Hi, like and subscribe.
That's right. We need people to like and subscribe to our
That looks
YouTube.
pretty good.
It does look pretty good. What do you think? It's $24.49. Comps out probably about, I'd say about $120 shipped, which means it's probably gonna be about $50 for the print. Let's say $75 for the printer, $50 to ship it because it's so darn heavy. What do you think? Try it?
If you want to try it, I'll let you try it.
Let's try it. Let's pick it up. Let's go. Okay, so before we get into what sold for the day, I want to talk to you about returns. Because I don't know if you're like me, but this past month, I got crushed for returns. I actually have 4 returns in my queue right now, waiting to come back. Let me share it with you. So the first one is a Ninja Blender top lid. Well, on the lid, there's different styles of pictures out there, and only some of these fit certain ones. Well, I listed which one this one was for, but apparently they didn't pay attention and they bought the wrong one. I get it. Crap happened, right? So let's move on to the next one. The next one is an amplifier for a car. Well, I tested it out and sent it off to them, and they're saying that it's not working. That's what they put in the comments. I tried reaching back to them to say, hey, I wanted to make sure that you had it all hooked up correctly. Is the power light coming on? What are you seeing? And I haven't heard from them. So looks like they probably just changed their mind, and hopefully it still works, because if it's not working, well, hey, I can't resell it. If it's still working, I can at least resell it. So that's gonna be fine. The next one, kind of the same thing. It's a 200 disc JVC changer, and I played it here and it's working great. And they said, well, the power light comes on, but it does nothing else. So I don't know what's up with that one. This next one's kind of funny. So it's for these shoes right here. And the shoes are actually in pretty good condition, but they got them and they said that the shoes are awful, and they think they're in awful condition. Well, I put right on here everything that I saw with the shoes, and I took pictures of all different angles, but they're not happy with the shoes. So, okay, I get that one. The one that I don't get, you gotta let me know if this happens to you fellow resellers out there, is I got a return right here, and this is a Yashiaka camera, and I don't know anything about these cameras, so I listed it as such. I said it's untested, I haven't done anything with it, I know nothing about it, selling as is, no returns. And what happens? I guess a camera shop actually purchased it, and they said that they opened up the camera and they found some corrosion in on the inside. Even in my title it said it was untested, but because there was corrosion in on the inside, they said this was defective and they wanted their money back. What would have you done? Now granted, yeah, I took it back, because I figured, you know what, I want to have good relationships with everybody out there. But you tell me, was I wrong on this one? I gotta know. All right, so that's what I got for returns. Hopefully you're not dealing with the same thing that I am, because these returns are too much sometimes. But you know what? Let's get into what sold. Let's get into the highlights of today. So let's start off with eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Actually, it's gonna be a Panasonic VCR that I did not pull yet. Down there on the bottom is the Panasonic VCR, and I believe I paid probably $6 for this thing. And if you see the Panasonic models of the VCRs, those are usually really good. This one here sold for $35.99 plus $22.95. So be on the lookout for Panasonic VCRs. They tend to sell really well. Now, if you're a beer lover, there is, I believe there's like 100 coasters, I'm gonna say, in here. And this big pack of coasters, actually it's $125. I just read my own listing. Sold for $8.99 plus $12.50 for the shipping on that. Now, those coasters there actually only costed us $1. So that is a pretty good rate of return. However, it's not a huge dollar amount, but hey, we'll take it. Then down here, all-day music box. I believe I picked this up for $10. It's made by Mr. Christmas. It sings 15 Christmas carols. And one would think right now, you can't sell these because it's not the holiday season. Well, look at this. It sold for $75.95 plus $27.95 for the shipping. So just because it is not Christmas does not mean you can't sell these wonderful Mr. Christmas items. Then over here we got the teapot. I've had this teapot forever. This thing I probably had for, I'm gonna say, 5 months now. And the teapot, I picked it up originally. I think I paid too much for it. I think I paid $4 for it. And it sold for $13.49 plus $11.93 for the shipping. So I paid too much for it, but hey, it's gone. I will not be picking up teapots anymore. So if you see a teapot, just look it up. Verify that it's gonna make you some money, because that one, well, it didn't do so well for me. Now the Samsung here, this is a Blu-ray player, and it does have the remote control with it. And because it does have the remote, it gets you some more money when you have the remote. So I like these Samsungs. I also like the Sonys. I picked this one up for $10, and it sold for $67.49 plus $24.95 for the shipping on that. Now, the very last item I sold, we actually picked this one up at a garage sale, and it's the Xbox Gibson. It goes with the what is it? Rock Band is the name of the game that people play it with. And that one there, well, I paid $3 for it. It's the wired version, so it doesn't need any dongle or anything. I tested it out, it works great. I listed it, and within 12 hours it sold for $71.99 plus $19.85 for the shipping. So be on the lookout for the Rock Band Xbox 360 ones, especially. Those ones get you some really good money. So I thought I was done, but I actually had 3 more items come in. Princess, come here. Princess. And look, we got Princess here with us. She just wanted to come by and say hi, as she always does. And I don't know if you noticed, but yes, Princess is wearing a diaper. Can y'all see the diaper she's got on? Yeah, she's wearing a diaper. Well, if you don't know, well, we'll just say that she's a female dog, obviously. And it's just that time where she leaves stains around, so we got to put this diaper on her so that she doesn't make stains all around the house. So, want to say hi to the camera? Say hi. Yes, okay. So let's get into our other 3 sales that we got for today. The first one being this photo album, which is a 100-page magnetic one. We picked that one up for $3, and it sold for $17.10. plus $10.55 on the shipping on that one. Then you notice this in one of my more recent videos. I think it was $4 I picked up for the Drill Doctor, and that one sold for $34 plus $15.99 for the shipping on that. And then back over here are some nice little Pyrex bowls, and there's actually 2 of them in there, and they got a nice little design. Let me pull this out so you can see the other one. There we go. One big one, one small one. And those sold for $29.69, and we ended up paying, I believe it was $2 per bowl, so $4 to flip it into $30. So that's my haul as of right now, and maybe it'll change in just a little bit. Okay, next up are these Rollerblade Skates. There are little ones that go from size 2 to size 5. We paid $4 for these rollerblades, and they're actually in pretty good condition. Only used probably a couple times. Well, we turned that $4 into $16.19 plus $19.85 for the shipping on those. Now, I didn't make a whole lot, especially being that those are rollerblades. You would think that I would have made more, but they're just size 2 for 5 for kids, so there's not a whole lot of people looking for those. But hey, you know what? I'm making 4 times my money. I'll take that. And then we just got in another sale, which is in this box right here, which is an Xbox 360. And this comes with, what, 4 games. And what we got, Mortal Kombat, Disney Infinity, Gears of War, Fable 3, controller, and all the cords and everything. Picked that one up for, I believe it was $20 for the actual unit. I ended up putting a controller in there for $5. I had the game, so I probably got $25 into it, and it sold for $65 plus $29.50 for the shipping on that one. So it's time for me to go pack up all this stuff and get it shipped off to the customers. Now, let me know in the comments what you thought about those returns. And if you got something from this video, if you liked it, well, hey, give it a thumbs up, give it a like. And if you're not already subscribed, please smash that subscribe button, because I like to see you on the next video.